You probably already know that today is April 1st, which makes it, pretty close to the end of the fiscal year and the beginning of the next fiscal year. And I think, what better time to completely pivot our content, move away from Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead entirely and move on to chess. Every day, all the time, chess, chess, chess. Nothing but chess now. Don't think any more about the date. Nothing suspicious about April 1st at all. We are doing chess. Now, I'm not very good at chess, I'm going to be honest with you. I do want to get better. That is the sort of plan here. I've been playing Martin, and obviously I've already beaten Martin once. If you're familiar with chess.com, then you know Martin is a bit of a laughingstock. However, Martin and I are roughly 50-50 at the moment, so take from that what you will about my abilities. I do know a little bit. I know a lot more than I used to. I've been watching some YouTubers who played chess, and I've played a little bit here. So I know that a good opening move, especially for a beginner, is something like King's Pawn, right? King's Pawn opening opens up this bishop, it opens up the queen, so, you've got options. You've responded with 1e5. I'm just going to push the bishop out to here, which puts pressure on the king. You move the knight out, which does nothing. There's nothing for the knight to do. All it does is put an obstacle between me and the king. When what you really should have done or could have done is that. But okay, whatever. I don't know if that's good. Maybe that is good. Let's see. Yeah, and now that I've got that bishop out of the way, I like to play this, which opens up the other bishop. And yeah, there's the kickback I expected. So that's under threat, so I want to move it back to here. Yeah, keeps it on the king's line. You've moved the queen straight out. Interesting. I could put my queen here, which would invite you to trade queens. You take my queen, I would take your queen with a pawn. That's interesting. I don't know. Maybe Martin knows something I don't. I want to keep my queen. I want to keep my queen for now. So I think I'm just going to move. I wanted to put my knight here, but I might just move the knight here. I don't think that makes any difference, really. Like, I don't really get a line on the king either way, do I? Unless I go, do I go here? Then, sorry, there's a lot on the board right now. Oh, then I would go here. No. Here, maybe, and then, oh yeah, no, I do not get a line on the king with this knight. Well, screw it. If you take my knight, then I take your queen with a pawn. Trade a knight for a queen. No? Okay, fine. I'm going to castle. Yeah, because you're still not threatening this for some reason. You've moved the queen off that square because you see the pressure from the castle. However, I'm not intending to leave the castle there. I want to put the castle here. You've moved your knight back. Okay. Yeah, so not attacking me in any sense, just going on the defensive, even though this wasn't under attack. Well, I mean, I guess it was, but I wasn't going to go for that. Let's invite you, or let's see what else we've got here. Hello, bishop. Now that square there is defended by the knight, so interesting. You could take with your bishop, but I would just take your bishop with my knight, and I've already got a bishop out. I don't mind that as a trade, so if you'd like to do that, feel free. But Martin doesn't... There we go, so I'll do that. I was going to say, Martin doesn't necessarily like to give away pieces, but on this occasion, we've taken that. I could just put a pawn here, mate. Why is your queen there? What's that doing? Like, you're not doing anything with that. Or I could move this one to here. I could even move this one first and then do either of those to... So if you do take... Actually, that's a really solid move, that one right there. Because, yeah, you could take it, like, theoretically, but then you're under threat on either side there. Let's do that. You move away, of course. And I place this here. You don't take, so that's fine. Okay. Move the queen out, maybe? You're not under threat from the bishop. You would be under threat from the queen, and nothing's there to take. Okay. Probably not like it having it there as backup, so I'm probably going to do that instead. Maybe. You've moved your king now. Which means I don't think I can get anywhere where I can exert pressure on the king with the knight. But also, let me do this. Okay, I take this, and that opens up the queen there. You don't have to respond immediately to that, but I could move this to here, couldn't I? Nothing's on that can get it. I can move this to here, and then rook in behind, or I could just move rook up, rook across. Accomplishes the same thing. Yeah, and I'm under no threat. Okay. But I'm developing something here. I've got something coming out in your direction. Do you want to exchange pawns, maybe? Like, that would... Oh yeah, maybe if I threaten this one, huh? Yeah. Oh, that is such a silly play. Because I could go here. You could take with queen. And I don't have anything on that line. I'm just going to go there. Do that. I don't mind you taking with that. Nope, you just move away. Of course you do. Interesting. That's available to me. Apart from the queen watching it. Can I get a knight to back it up at all? Honestly? No, don't think so. Okay. Can I get anything to back it up? No, not really. Well, I'll make a queen then. What are you going to do to that? Knight. Makes sense, makes sense. But now that you've moved that knight, I do not put that there, or even there. I just leave it where it is. Yeah, can I get you into a position where you're going to be able to take... I totally can, you know. Yeah, I want to be able to take your rook. I don't know why you moved that there. I obviously have plans with this. I was looking to take, I think, but I can just take your rook, so that's what I wanted. I can also clean up a bit here, take this. I don't think there's any threats developing over here. I don't see any. Nope. Okay. Well, can I threaten your king from here? I don't think so. Unfortunately, no, but it's very safe right where it is. Nobody's coming for that knight. Okay, but I can move the rook to challenge that knight. That's a good idea. Because then you've got pressure from two angles, and yeah, okay, you've moved that knight there. That, like, the only line of attack you had to that square was the queen. And you just removed it. For some reason. Can you go anywhere useful? You totally can. What about the queen? Is it now the time to get the queen out? Do we think? No. No, I think what we want to do at this point is... Oh, hang on. Were you under threat from this bishop that entire time? I did not see that. Well, I move this forward to here because nothing's watching this square. Then I can move it across to challenge the king. The king moves out of the way. Right, how safe is this square, right? Super safe. Let's check. You've put the knight in the way. This is check, but is it checkmate? It's checkmate. Martin loses to checkmate, right? Because if I take the horse, the knight, sorry, don't at me, it's a horse. Yeah, if I take the knight and Martin, well, yeah, it's checkmate, meaning Martin won't be able to move. But the reason that Martin won't be able to move is because his only options are to take the queen, which puts him into threat from the bishop, or step away, which leaves him under threat from the queen. However, I've just noticed there's another option. There's this one, which oh no, that leaves you under pressure from the queen. You are in checkmate if I do this. Done. Martin defeated. Yay! 1 mistake, 4 blunders, and 1 missed win. As I say, I'm not very good at chess, and I'm just trying to learn. I played Martin there, and as I say, it was really 50-50 whose way it went. But I'm getting confident that I can beat Martin most of the time now. So I think when I next do a video like this, and as I say, you know, brand new year, April 1st, we're doing chess all the time now. So expect it every hour of every day. I do want to get better though, and that's honest. I think I'll visit chess again in the future when I've reached the point where I'm more confident in playing another bot, or I probably will actually go in and play some other players. And I don't know, I think that changes this number right down here, right? Like right now I'm 400. We'll see. Chess will return in some form anyway. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode, and ta-ra.